Hey, what's going on, everybody? James Grooms here from jamesgroomsmarketing.com, where I talk about affiliate marketing and how to make money on the internet. Today in this video, I want to talk to you about Fiverr and what it is and how you can use it to your advantage. Whether you're a business owner that's looking for a specific service, or you're somebody that wants to make money on the internet by offering a service to the general public. That's what we're going to discuss today in this video on Fiverr. So without further ado, let's jump into the computer and get started. See you in there. Alright guys, so welcome to the inside of my computer. This is Fiverr.com. It's Fiverr.com. So for those of you who don't know, Fiverr is a website designed for the sale or purchase of digital services. So if you are a graphic designer, or you're somebody who likes to edit photos like myself, I'm self-taught in Photoshop. I enjoy editing photos, doing things like photo manipulation. I can sell that as a service to the general public here on Fiverr. If you're somebody that likes to write articles, you can sell a service here for content creation. If you're a photographer or a photographer by hobby and you take a lot of pictures and you want somebody to edit your photos for you, you can find that service right here on Fiverr.com. So this is what the homepage looks like when you land on it, and it just shows different services that are offered. Fiverr has a lot of different gigs in their marketplace: graphics and design, digital marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, and so on. And each of these different sections are broken down into subcategories. So let's say you're a business owner, small business owner, medium-sized business owner, doesn't matter. Let's say you're somebody that wants a logo created for your business. You come to Fiverr and you say, oh, I want logo design. As you type it in, it will drop down this menu and show you different options. Let's say you are interested in this one here, professional logo design. All you do is click on that and it will pull up a list of different options, different gigs from all of these Fiverr sellers. All you have to do is scroll down through and you can see the endless amount of things being offered here. Now at the top here you can select in the drop down menus other options to get more specific in your search for whatever it is you're looking for. You can see things sorted by top rated seller, whether they're a new seller, level 1, level 2, what language they speak, where they live, the delivery time, which is the amount of time that you're willing to wait for your logo to be completed, and then you can type in an amount here for your budget. So first thing is just come to Fiverr and look for whatever it is you're looking for. To make a profile, it's free. You can sign up with an email account like Gmail, or you can log in with your Facebook account and just register through Facebook. So we typed in logo design, we picked professional logo design, and these are the options that are brought up. If you look here, you can see a little bit of information about each of these sellers. Okay, you can see here this one that says hooked. You can click on the arrows and see different images that are supposed to be indicative of the work they've completed here on Fiverr. The title says, I will do professional logo design. This is by someone named Sage_Best88. He has 91 reviews at 5 stars, and his prices start at $20. Now you can start offering a service here on Fiverr at $5 at the lowest, Prices start at $5 and go up from there. If you're a seller, you select the price you want. So we click that link, and what it does is it brings you to the actual gig page. Again, you can see the different images showing the samples of work from this specific seller, and some of them have different quotes from the customers who ordered the product or who ordered the service. Over here you have the 3 different types of gigs. Some gigs may only have one option. Some gigs like this have 3 different options. The lowest price is $20 for his basic service, and he gives you one logo plus a 3D mock-up and a PNG, a JPEG, and he does this within 24 hours. Again, it's down here lists different aspects of each gig package. If you click the tabs, you can see that the price goes up all the way up to premium, where he's got his rate set at $100. If you scroll down here, you have the section called About This Gig, and this is where the seller is going to tell you the details of what it is they are offering to the public. So here he says, my name is Dorian and I am a professional graphic designer. I specialize in brand development. As you can see here, he's got different sections that are in bold. It's important that if you're a seller or if you're a customer looking for a seller here, that you really pay attention to all the information that got listed in this section about the gig. This is really going to tell you the details of what's important, what they offer. They may have in here things that they don't want you to send to them. It's the details of whatever it is you're looking for. So you want to read through all of that, make sure you pay attention to it, because that's the whole foundation of how Fiverr works. If you scroll down below that section, you could see a little bit more information about the specific seller. Again, his name is Sage_Best88. He's a logo designer and a graphic designer. He got an overall rating of 4.9. That's based on 349 reviews, which is really, really good. He's also listed as a level 2 Fiverr seller. Now, Fiverr has different levels. So if you're somebody that wants to make a profile and start selling a service to the general public, when you first register, you will become what's called a new seller. You have to meet a certain standard, complete a certain number of gigs, earn a certain amount of money, maintain an acceptable response time for a certain period of time, and then once you complete all of those different aspects, you will be raised to a level 1 seller, and then again a level 2 seller, and so on. So here it says he's from Nigeria. He's been a member since October 2017, and he has a decent response time of about 1 hour. It says we are professional graphic designers with more than 8 years experience. It's really important that you always read all of the information on these gig pages. You want to learn as much as you can about the seller that you are considering making a purchase from. Below that section, you have the compare packages section, which is the same information you see over here. It's just broken down side by side, so it's easier for you to compare all of the options for each package. One of the important things you definitely want to pay attention to here is the section that says revisions. As a customer, you're going to want to make sure that the product that is delivered to you is the product that you want. So you want to make sure that you have an option to get some revisions. In this case, he is offering unlimited revisions, which I personally don't think is a good idea. But as he says here, we are professional designers, so he's got a lot of people working with him on his profile. But me personally, this is unlimited revisions is something I would never offer. But as a customer, from a customer's point of view, that might be a great thing. Here you have the delivery time. This is the amount of time you're going to have to wait for your service to be completed. It can take anywhere from 24 hours to, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, I think. I usually set my delivery time to 3 days, I believe, and then my revisions are usually 3 revisions, because there are horror stories about horrible customers who will order a gig for $5 and then request 47 different revisions on this little $5 project. And that is something that I absolutely want people to avoid. So I personally don't think offering unlimited revisions is a good thing, but it's whatever floats your boat. And then down here at the bottom, you got the price, again, for each section. If you like what you see in these gigs, you can just click select right here, or you can pick it over here and click continue. All you have to do is pick the right package. Below that section, you have other things that are going to be recommended to you based on whatever you may have already looked at on Fiverr. And then you have the FAQ section down below that. Now, these FAQ sections are created by the individual sellers on Fiverr. So in this case, he appears to be a team of graphic designers who probably have plenty of experience based on their really high reviews. So they are the ones that create these FAQs. You need to be cognizant of the fact that people are going to want to ask a lot of questions, a lot of repetitive questions. So if there's anything that you can address through the FAQ section, you want to make sure that if you are a seller, you put that down here. He's got why you should hire me, how many revisions you provide, and do you do other graphic design. Below that section, you have more information about the reviews, where everything's broken down, and then you can actually see the reviews. Looks like his latest review is just published a week ago from somebody named Jenny here in the US, and it is a 5-star rating. Below that review section, you can see related tags. This is important for you to review if you are a seller. You want to look at other people's gigs to get an idea of the type of stuff that is related to that. This can help you when you create your profile. Putting in the proper tags can help you in terms of search engine optimization and being found on the Fiverr platform. And below that, it shows more services offered by this seller if they happen to have more than one service. His other 2 services are real estate logo design and then 2 business logo design. And then again, more services down below and your browsing history. Now, it's important to point out here in terms of the pricing, okay, his prices start at $20. So if you decide to create a profile and start delivering services to people, you need to keep in mind that Fiverr takes 20% off the top. So he's charging $20, but he's not going to get $20. By the time this is done, Fiverr's going to take their cut of the profit, which is 20%, and then he's going to get whatever is left over. So again, when you click on a logo, when you click on a gig option, it'll bring you to this gig page. Go through it, read everything that's on here so you can understand what it is you're getting into. And if you have any questions on the right side, all you have to do is click contact seller. Then you can send them a message and get to know them a little better. So like I said, Fiverr has a lot of different services that you can either offer to people or that you can come and purchase yourself. Here in graphic and design, you have logo design, brand style guides, flyer design, game design, and so on and so on. The list the list goes on. And this is just for the section of graphics and design. You could also do other things up here, offer services or find services related to digital marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, music and audio, programming and tech, which breaks down to a lot of different things, business in general, lifestyle gigs, and then specific industries. Again, all you have to do is just either type in a specific service you're looking for, or just click in these sections and then find whatever it is you want to find. So if you are a seller, which I am a seller, you will create a profile. This is my profile page here on Fiverr. I only have one gig at this time. I did have a bunch of other different gigs on here, and I recently deleted all of them because I haven't did work on Fiverr in a while. And I cut everything down just to this one specific gig. So when you create a profile, again, you just register to Fiverr with either an email address like your Gmail account, or you can register with Facebook. And then you come in, you select the type of industry you're with, like in my case, graphic and design, and then you go through the process to enter your information, your description information, and all that stuff. If you scroll down the left side of somebody's profile, you can see, excuse me, you can see all their information. Here, I only have 11 reviews, but I have a 5-star rating. You can see that I'm from the United States. I've been a member since November of 2017. My average response time is just 1 hour, and my most recent delivery has been 3 months. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of work on Fiverr in a while. I've been busy doing other things. And then here you have the description. So my description says that I'm self-taught in Photoshop, and I'm here to offer my services to the public. You want to be real here. Just be yourself and be natural. Tell people exactly who you are, what you're about, and what it is you want to offer. Down here you have skill tests. Now this is in beta. It's, I wouldn't put too much emphasis on it. It's not something you have to do, but it is something that will make the customers more comfortable in terms of deciding whether or not they want to do a gig with you or not. So because I do graphic design related work on here, I took the Adobe Photoshop test, scored in the top 20%, and then the customer service, I scored in the top 30%, which I think is funny because I tried to be very, very honest when I took the test. I may not be the most customer service oriented individual in the eyes of whoever creates these tests. And then down here just shows your skills, which, Fiverr is a bit clunky sometimes, not in a way that should make you worry as a potential seller. It's just clunky in a way that's very annoying. So you can see it says Adobe Photoshop twice and customer service twice. Also here you have the reviews from customers that I have did gigs for. It shows my communication level, whether I be recommended to a friend, and then if I met, if I completed the service as described on my gig. You can scroll down and read all of them and then click see more. And then here you have your gig. Okay, like I said, I had other gigs, but they were deleted because I just didn't want to do them anymore. If I did have them here, you would see them all listed out like these little boxes. So here you can click the arrow to see pictures that are related to that gig, or you can just click on it and it will open it up in a different tab. So what I want to point out here is the title. I know that this is not grammatically correct. It says I will photo editing, skin retouching, Photoshop editing. The reason it says that is because when you create a gig as a seller to offer a service to the public, the title automatically includes the words "I will." And you're limited on the amount of characters that you can put in the title. So what you need to do is you need to put something that's very direct, very specific, and gives as much information as possible about your gig because you don't have a lot of space to make a large title. So I do photo editing, skin retouching, and Photoshop editing. So that's why it says what it says, and it is annoyingly grammatically incorrect. Now here you got different pictures. These are pictures that I uploaded myself just as examples. These are photos that I retouched. I did skin retouching and then color grading on this image. Same thing on this image. I did skin retouching, blemish removal, acne, scar, pimple removal, and then did some color grading. And then the same thing on this. And then I just uploaded these as example photos so people can get an idea of the type of work that I can do. And then here in my About This Gig section, you want to be as specific and detailed as possible when you describe your gig to the public, because the information you put in here is also limited. I think you have only 1,200 characters that you can put in here, and that includes the spaces. So it can take a really long time to finally get this complete because it's sort of a cumbersome process trying to pack all the necessary information into this limited section. So here it says retouching images includes a variety of activities such as white balancing, blemish, scar, pimple, or acne removal, skin smoothing, dodging and burning, color correction, and more. Every photo in the world is unique, so there is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all photo retouching process, yada, yada, yada. Now, I want to point out the reason that I use these phrases like this: white balancing, blemish, scar, pimple, or acne removal, skin smoothing, dodging and burning, color correction, is because these are all words and phrases that are related to graphic design and photo editing, skin retouching, and Photoshop editing. Okay, so I put this in so if somebody lands on my profile and they read through this gig, they're aware that I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. My description uses words and phrases related to that industry and doesn't just say, I'm going to edit your pics. So you want to put as much information in here as you can into your description so it makes sense. You're going to get the tendency to maybe try to be super specific and create a description for SEO, but just don't even waste your time. Just put relevant, detailed information as much as possible and be very direct and very blunt, because a lot of the time people skim through this and do not pay attention to what it says. So you want to make sure that you have as much information in writing as possible, because that's always a good fallback, so they can't say, well, I didn't know that. You also have the option to bold and highlight text when you're creating your description. So if there's important stuff, then you want to bold it or highlight it. Me personally, I just want to clarify that photo retouching and image editing prices start at $50 per image, and that additional people in the image are a $25 gig extra per person. I say gig extra because if there's something special that you want to add to the gig you're offering to the public, when you're creating it, you can do that. So generally, if somebody wants a photo edited, it's going to be like a portrait like these, a picture of just them or some other model. But if there was somebody else in this picture, well, for me to edit that other person, it's going to be $25 extra per person. So when they review this gig and they decide they want to send me that photo with 2 people, what they need to do is click this box, and that's going to change the price. You watch here, it says $75 because it's checked. If you uncheck it, it drops back down to 50. So here you have the order details. Okay, my gig specifically, I only have one package. I don't have the three like we showed earlier in that other example. I offer 3-day delivery with only 3 revisions for one image in high resolution, and it comes with commercial use. Now, a lot of people charge for this. You can charge extra, $5, $10, $15, $25. You can charge $50 for that. I don't. As far as I'm concerned, once they pay me, they can do whatever they want to do with it. But this check mark for commercial use just clarifies that, hey, once you have it, it's yours. You can use this for commercial use, for whatever reasons you want. And then below that, you have just other gigs that are recommended. And then again, my tags, related tags, photo retouching, skin retouching, photo editing, etc. So here you can see that I put contact me before placing your order so we can discuss the details, because in photo editing, like I said, there's no one size fits all. There are a lot of details, a lot of specifics that need to be covered. So if you're doing something like this, or maybe you're doing a voiceover, or maybe you're doing content creation, you really want to take the time to talk to your client and get all the details worked out before they place their order. Okay, notice this is contact me before placing your order, because when you have this delivery time, in my case 3 days delivery, when a customer makes an order, the clock for those 3 days, the clock starts ticking the second they make a purchase. Okay, so you'll get a notification either on your phone, your tablet. You'll get an email that says, hey, you have just received an order from John Doe. Please log in and check it out so you can get to work right away. The second they click continue and then they pay, I'll get that notification, that email, and that 3-day clock will start ticking. So it's not when you accept it and start working, it starts the moment that they pay you. So you need to make sure that you take your position as a seller very serious. You want to always put your best foot forward, always be cognizant and aware of every order you get. Do the best job you can do, offer the best service you can, and try to beat your delivery time as much as possible. So what happens when they do that, when they pay, I will get an email, get that notification, and then on my end as a seller, all I have to do is log in and I will see the information that they sent me. Like, for example, if somebody sent me this picture, I would see it. I would see the rough, unedited version inside of Fiverr for me to download. I will download that picture, open it up in Photoshop, and then get to work. And then when I'm done, I would upload it as the file type that I specify. In this case, I would give them a full color PNG, JPEG, or TIFF file. Okay, I would just upload that onto Fiverr and then mark the order as completed, and it would be sent right to them right away. When that happens, when you complete a product or complete a service and you send it back to your client, you have to wait, I think, 3 days, I believe is the time frame. This gives Fiverr enough time to say, hey, we're going to wait and see if this person is satisfied. Maybe they want a refund, but they have like this 3-day period where if they don't do anything, it's just going to wait 3 days before moving forward in the process. However, if they're a good client and they're aware and they're at their computer and they're really waiting for this, they can mark the order as received and then drop you a review right away, and that will expedite the process, and you won't have to wait that like 3 days for Fiverr to automatically close this or mark it as complete. Once that happens, once the order is closed and marked as complete by your client, then that money gets sent into Fiverr. So as you can see here, I'm charging $50 for this service. So remember, Fiverr takes 20% off the top. So I'm charging $50, Fiverr takes 20%, so I'm only going to earn 40 bucks out of this. Now also keep in mind, like I said earlier, Fiverr has different levels. You start off as a new seller, you have to meet certain requirements, and then you move up to a level 1 seller, you meet some more requirements, and then you move on to a level 2 seller. I am still technically a new seller, so when an order is marked as complete, the money gets sent into Fiverr. I have to wait, I believe, 14 business days or 14 days, so 2 weeks, and then that money is then available to me in my Fiverr account. So I can link my Fiverr account to my bank account or to my PayPal account or to, I believe they have like a Fiverr pay card or something like that. It's like one of those little debit cards. But all I do is I just link that to PayPal. That's just how I roll. And it seems to be the easiest. You have to log in and put in your PayPal information, verify your stuff, and then after your 14 days, and you put that in one time, but after 14 days, when that money becomes available, you can see it in your account, and then you just click download, or not download, transfer, and it will send that money into your PayPal account or whatever it is you got connected. So that's how Fiverr works, guys. If you're a business owner looking for a specific service, all you got to do is come in and type in what you're looking for. If you're somebody that wants to make money on the internet, you can come in here, create your profile, upload a gig like this, and then start offering your services to the public. Now you'll get a link to share that you can share on Facebook and Twitter or wherever it is you want to share on social media. And then once you have this set up, your job is to really just draw as much traffic to your gig as you can. And of course, you can also try to run ads, whatever kind of paid advertising you want to do to get more eyes on it. It's really all up to you. But once you have this, anytime you get a gig, this is an opportunity for you to make money through Fiverr. So one more thing here I want to go over is the Fiverr affiliate program as well. Now, I'm a member of the Fiverr affiliate program, so I can make money through Fiverr as an affiliate as well, not just on doing gigs for people. So Fiverr has two different ways that you can get paid as an affiliate, okay? You can get paid a set commission per action, which is called CPA for short. This means that you can earn anywhere from $15 to $50 depending on what service your first time buyer purchases. This is called the Fiverr CPA plan. Again, that's anywhere from $15 up to $50, and that's a one-time purchase based on a first time buyer purchase. The second way you can get paid as an affiliate is a $10 commission per action plus a 10% revenue share for 12 months. This is called the Fiverr hybrid plan. So instead of getting that, up to $50 flat, you can get just a $10 commission, and then you'll get 10% revenue share for the next 12 months or for the next year. That is the Fiverr hybrid plan. So you have the Fiverr hybrid plan and then the Fiverr CPA plan. Now, as an affiliate for Fiverr, you also have other ways that you can promote Fiverr. You can promote like &Co, which is that accounting and bookkeeping service through them. You can also promote Fiverr Learn, which is like their platform for skill sharing, and they offer things like media to use to run your ads, media that you can post on your blog posts, different types of creative that you might want to use in your marketing and advertising efforts as an affiliate. So with that being said, if you click the link down below in the video description, those links are my affiliate links. If you click those links and make a purchase, I will get paid a commission. It won't cost you anything extra, but it will help me to make money, and it will help me to continue running my website at jamesgroomsmarketing.com. So please do me a favor, click those links below in the description and make a purchase, because that would really help me out. Also, please check out my website again here at jamesgroomsmarketing.com, and then read about different ways you can make money on the internet and things related to affiliate marketing. So that's it, guys. That is Fiverr for you in a nutshell. I hope you found this video to be helpful, informative, and useful. Please do me a favor, click like, comment, and share this video on your social media platforms, and I will see you folks on the next video. Thank you for watching. This is James Grooms. Peace.